Hi there, Titans. Welcome to another Titan Academy video about Titan Forms. In this video, we will be learning how to add a user to the Titan workflow, and this will allow you to have approval processes or other user interfaces within your workflow. So let me show you how you can do this. From any node within your form, whenever you're ready for this user to be included in this workflow, you will go to Add and then choose User/Group. We can also add groups to this workflow, but today we'll just be adding one user. Now we can select the source. We can have the user be assigned dynamically through Salesforce, or we can create a static user. For the simplicity of this example, I will use static, but you are able to also use Salesforce where you are able to assign the user based on a specific object, maybe an account, set the conditions, maybe you want it to go to the account owner, so like the condition will be like where account ID equals the account ID that was on the last form, and then you could map it to that account owner on the account. All right, but I'm going to do static today, and then this is where you can map a individual user. I will use my name and my email address. Perfect. And now we can set up the approval email for this user. Of course, it does not have to be an approval email. It can be any sort of email that you want to include this user within the workflow. Now I'm going to add the recipient, which is myself, and you can see the person ID, first name, last name, email. That was what I just mapped on the previous step. So I'm going to map it to go to that email. I'll send it via Titan. And this is where you can add any amount of actions, and these will appear as buttons on the email that can trigger their own actions after that and continue the workflow. So say we want to do approve or reject, you can also do, I don't know, like review signature, or like really anything at all, any sort of action you'd like, and then you would have the option to add it to it. So let's just say review signature here, and then I will delete this one. And you also have the ability to add a post message, or say whether you want it to have multiple clicks or just be able to click it once. You can also change the button colors. Same for all of the other actions that you include. Now within content, this is the email body and subject that they will receive. And so the body, you can say, you can include any sort of body that you'd like. So maybe hi, and then I'm going to include the person's, hi, and then over here under all elements, we can include any of our fields, including a project field. So because I have listed this project, I can include any fields from that form that the users filled out. So let's start with just the first name of the person that will be reviewing this. So hi, this contact needs reviewed. And here I'll say like first name, create this little table, and I'm going to include from that project, I'm going to include their first name, apply, last name, and the reason why it asks you to select a project is that you can actually include as many projects as you like in this. You just need to assign a project as a step, and then you can include all of the fields from that project as well. Last name, and let's do email as well. Awesome. All right, so now that is configured, I'm going to click apply, and here we can see that we can add actions depending on how the user responds to that email. So if they approve it, we could have that, do like a Salesforce action, maybe create the contact. Reject it, maybe you can send an email saying to that person saying, hey, your contact has been denied. And then if you review signature, then whatever you want it to do, you can review the signature that they signed, or anything you want. You can really customize this flow. So now that is in place, I'm going to show you the example of this email being sent. We have our Tighten flows right here. That is what triggers this flow. So I'm going to do Patrick star. And then when I click create, it is going to send me an email for review. So here it is. No subject because I did not define a subject, but we can do that. Oh, I forgot one very important step. We do have to publish this flow for it to work. So we need to make sure it is published. Now it's published. And now when I create this contact, it will send me the updated flow email. Oh, yes, here it is. Please review this contact. Thought I put a subject in it, so perfect. Hi, Alexis, and that was my name. This contact needs reviewed. Patrick, stars, there's his email, and then I can choose whether I want to approve, reject, or any custom action that you'd like on this email. Now, this is a really cool functionality. I know that I have always been looking for something to do this, so I'm really excited to see what you guys can accomplish with these flow actions. Thank you for watching.